In this picture, you can see two water molecules binding to each other, and they are also holding on to these two different molecules. So you might have guessed what we are going to study now. Well, the forces that bind the two water molecules together, they are known as cohesion forces, and the force that binds a water molecule with any other type of molecule is known as adhesion. So we can say that whenever water binds to any other molecule, or the attraction between water and the different types of substances is known as adhesion, while the attraction between the two water molecules is known as cohesion. Now it is very evident what types of force causes the cohesion, or what type of bonds cause the cohesion. They are of course the hydrogen bonds that bind two water molecules together. And of course, this is due to their polar character, that is, the presence of partial negative charges on oxygen and partial positive charges on hydrogen. And the binding of the water molecules to other molecules that those might be present in these ropes, they may be due to different types of bonds. For example, they may be simple or weak van der Waals forces. They may be hydrogen bonds with the other molecules, the ligand receptor binding, and capillary adhesion. Well, this whole action of water that keeps it binding to each other th- and to the other molecules is known as capillary action. And capillary action is very important, as I've said earlier, in maintaining or in causing the transport of water in the plants. You might have seen this capillary action in the tissue papers when you dip a small amount of tissue paper in a liquid. So you will notice that after some time this liquid it starts moving up into the tissue paper, even if you haven't dipped the whole tissue paper in the liquid. This is because of the capillary action. And look how it takes place. Well, you can know that water is transported from roots to shoots with the help of xylem vessels. And xylem vessels, they are made up of a material or a chemical compound that is known as lignin. Not made up, or we can say that it contains large amount of lignin in it. And the this force that binds the lignin molecules together with the water molecules is known as adhesion force. And this force that is keeping two water molecules bound to each other is known as cohesion. So you can notice here that water, because of the adhesion and cohesion forces, they are not just binding to each other, but they are binding to the xylem vessels and as well. And this keeps them, or this provides strength to the water molecules to move upward without dropping down due to the force of gravity. So we can say here that water is moving up against the gravity, and that is due to a force that is known as transpiration pull. Now, in transpiration pull, both of these two forces they are playing their own role. Now, how does the transpiration pull creates? Well, we know that leaves they have stomata, and water it takes the energy from the surroundings, and after taking the energy it leaves the surface of leaf. So look, if the water molecule, let's say this water molecule has attraction with this water molecule, the previous one, the one that comes behind it. So after this water molecule will leave, because this water molecule has attraction for this water molecule, so it will move and it will take the place of the next water molecule. And in this way, it will move upward. And the molecule that is present below this molecule will also move upward because it has attraction with this water molecule. And then there would be a chain of events that will cause the water molecules to pull upward, and this is all due to their cohesion forces with each other. Meanwhile, their adhesion forces with the xylem vessels, they are binding them together or they're keeping them upright in the xylem vessels. So the adhesion forces, they don't let the water molecules fall down due to the force of gravity. So this is how water moves up against the gravity with the help of transpiration pull, and the two forces that play their role in creating this transpiration pull are cohesion and adhesion.